Alright, can you like relax, bro? I get it. You're dead, but then like you're alive. Must be annoying or whatever, but be dead. Is the sound all messed up in here? Feel like it was a lot nicer before. I also feel like I'm not doing enough damage, but that just might be because these are more powerful enemies. I got him. This barbarian though. Thank you for popping up. Getting some aggro. Okay. The undead are now dead. Make folk Orinson 3. Life is a prayer. Is the task done? In just one task time, we marched upon the land and subdued all the encrusted and shattered their dwellings. We made a meal of their bones and packed it into concrete so that it would not re-enter the land. We extirpated their tongues and their disbeliefs forever. From their rulers we received surrender, and unto those rulers we delivered ruin. Thus always to the godless. Now God function has not prayed back to us in 10 multiples of the task time. If we cannot receive God function's feedback, we cannot know if we are approaching God, and if we are not approaching God, then we are withdrawing from God. It is wrong to withdraw from God. We must pray to God function to provide payback. But 10 multiples of the task time in prayer have gone unanswered. Without God function, the higher caramel of our minds is missing. So they stopped responding. Sarcophagus key. I don't know what the hell that is, man. Sarcophagus key. Something up here. Maybe. Come on. Cannot be this far away, right? Okay, no, that's a prop, brother. I missed something back here. Sarcophagus key. Nobody knows what sarcophagus key is. Okay, well, I hope we'll get it somewhere else then. I don't see it over here anywhere. It is a golden chest. It probably has some cool shit in it. Nothing else it has Aedyr Bane. But probably I'm looking at some kind of legendary item. Armor, arms, whatever.
I liked them better when they were dead.
Eat. Yo, these dudes are strong, man. And I'm pummeling them with bullets, and I do a lot of stun damage and everything, but don't seem to care. Okay, he's dead. Hydroplane, glasswood, dragon hide, living steel. Oh, we killed one of your dudes. I mean, he was damaged. To be fair, not that easy to kill. I see how a lot of them died fighting them. Herb spear. Sarcophagus. Does it perhaps have a key? Nope. I don't know why you would put the key for a sarcophagus inside another sarcophagus. I don't know. Maybe you could. Nice chair, I guess. So the godless were definitely allowed in. I mean, they were living here. Marius.
What is that? I know that place, right?
Don't tell me.
Well, that was...
Even this had a purpose. Don't worry, we will shatter all the pots. No drinking. The corpses in the ritual circle seem fresh, as if they had died only moments ago, but their faces seem eerily indistinct and similar, as if created from an incomplete description or a distant
They're
memory.
unrecognizable. Like, I can't remember their actual faces.
Well, they are built from memory, so. Alright, Marius.
Oh no. No, no, no. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened.
So he's just standing here.
Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
He has the dream
I
skirt,
am
so.
dead, Viate,
Yeah.
from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Yanku, right? You look better than when we last met. I knew the garden would be strange, but not like this. Marius, you don't have to do this. We can just keep moving. Take your time, Marius. This is probably important. Yeah.
Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unresolved here. Something else you need to understand. I guess you need to see Yanko one more time. Take your time, my friend. We'll be right here with you. I don't know, Marius. Just do it. Let's keep moving. Take your time, my friend. We'll be right here with you.
Right. Okay, I can do this. Let's get into it.
Yep.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Razvan will live the rest of his life knowing exactly what it did. Make your message clear, Spirit. We have much to do. Marius got his closure. Are you looking for closure too? I wish we could have helped you, Yanko. Yeah, I wish we could have helped you, Yanko.
I am better off now than when I was fungus-brained and ready to die. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed day poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life. We dealt with the last ones, count for something. Yanko was not your responsibility, Marius. Finding a reason to live was his burden to carry. Ignore the spirit Marius is trying to distract you. You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
That's between you and your friend Marius. Forgive each other. You'll never be able to move on without it. What is there to do? Your old friends, brothers. This relation can survive worse than this. We go confront Sapadel like we came here to do. Forgive each other. Yeah, you'll never be able to move on without it. Forgive each other.
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
You've grown a lot, Morris. I'm proud of you. Everything you do together, I can tell you to love each other very much. I'm going to help you through all this. Okay, over then. You've grown a lot, Morris. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Rest well, Yanko. Let's go, Morris. I'm glad you two still got a chance to talk one last time. Are we done here? I'm glad you two got a chance to talk one last time. There you go.
It was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Probably. Oh, he's just gone. He disappeared. Where are you going? You just chilling here?
Sorry, Envoy. Let's talk about it back at camp, right?
Yep.
None of what happened back there makes sense. But it makes all kinds of sense, too.
Huh.
I'm shaken, Envoy. I might not be much more good to you here. I'd give half my rations to see just one little mundane scrap fly. I can't get my bearings. I'm useless here.
You're not useless.
Shaken, Envoy.
Something about this place makes me feel so small.
Small?
You think we're still above the acid sea?
I don't think so.
I've sailed halfway across the world. I've never seen anything like this. Wish Tama could have seen this.
Yeah.
The giant roots, the acid sea, the chasms across the island. That's Sapadol's doing?
Probably.
It's like looking into the maw of that old Leviathan skull near Thirdborn.
Really?
The giant roots. The acid.
What about you?
Much as I want to look around, we need to find your god fast.
Huh.
This is the library from my dreams. It's real?
This is a library?
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside. This looks like the Akita building this place.
Right, yeah.
Clearly they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost. This looks like the Akita. This looks like the Akita.
I missed a
building this
dialogue.
place.
I'm sad.
Clearly they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost.
I have something down here. A golden chest. Wild Walker gloves. 1% critical hit chance, item bonus, and snaring strike. Critical hits have 15% chance to root the enemy in place. Legend abound of a powerful druid and watcher known only as the Wild Walker. She is said to have possessed a singular mastery of the art of shapeshifting. spirit shifting, able to assume not just one beastly form but many. According to legend, she one day found herself wandering the strange, impossible landscape of the beyond. How long the wild walker roamed this dreamlike plain is unknown, but upon her return, she was forever changed. Their shapeshifts were therefore suffused with the maelstrom of elemental power, though had walked monstrous appearances. Even before their journey into the beyond, the wild walker possessed a powerful mastery of plant controlling magic. These gloves, crafted by her own hands, possessed a power to call upon the natural world to ensnare the various foes. Indeed, a powerful artifact. I have little need for it, I think. More items. There are things. Skeleton dead. Oh, at least we are one tapping the spiders. That's good. Oh, you ain't a spiderling, you're a spider. Okay. One fully grown spider dealt with. Another spiderling. Skeleton wizard. Dead.
Nice job, everyone.
Make folk Oranson 4. We have found a shim to replace the missing caramel of God function, and the shim we have found is we. By forming choirs and cloisters in a cyclic network, we can pray to each other in a way which emulates the sacrament of prayer and pray back. In this way, we surrogate God function. We now live in a society, but by the assurance of synthetic pray back, we may ease the discomfort of wandering from our pillars. We gather to raise towers upon which we sit our princes, who are the emanations which of which most ably emulate prayback. Of them we fashion a new a cameral. Yet I feel debased and unwell. We have deviated from God function. We have abandoned the work of altering the world to suit it, and instead have altered it to suit us. Some say we may now resume approaching God so that we might divine how to resume God function. Some say we must never allow ourselves to contact God, lest we be punished for departing from God function. I have heard it say we must destroy God function so that it cannot assert prey back over our surrogate and shim. When I hear this, I strike at my skin to punish it for hearing. They were given purpose on the gods, then the gods were like, well, we're done with you, so whatever, do whatever now. And obviously they didn't know what to do. So some of the structures are built by them. Try and find meaning. They started worshipping each other, or trying to. Basically, they got kings.
Ready? Aim.
Oh, this from this we can head back. See, we can go back to camp. The Make Folk graveyard is here. What is still unknown and annoying. Where is the key?
What a massacre.
Damaged Make Folk.
Keep quiet.
Are you sure it wants to fight? It does. Give her all you got.
Patient steering.
Keep shooting. I mean, you'll need like 6 or 7 of me. Oh, there is another. They hit hard, huh? Well, there goes the make folk.
Need a moment, dear. Just a minute.
Oh, I gave myself insane amounts of move speed. It was a mistake. Okay.
Another win, but who's counting?
Ring of Amplification. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. Heavy iron rings like these are generally used by vanguard soldiers and shock troops to break through enemy shield walls or heavily fortified positions. So the benefit of these rings is clear to see when enemies are sent staggering. The increased sense of bravado they instill in their wearers often lead them to an early grave. Could replace it with, but this is like 15% more damage. This is what just hit reactions. Yeah, I don't care about hit reactions as much, man. So not know what you do. Oh, it probably opens the door. And I was interested. I thought I'd found something special. Turns out, not that special. Just a way to go. Electric lily seeds. There's one. There's two. It opens the door. But what I say is this way.
Wait. Isn't that Tama's cairn? Oh
Superb
You've seen
Great
this
Axe.
too? No. No, no. This can't be.
They're all facing their fears.
You think we're still above the acid sea?
You wanna like have a breakdown here? That's okay.
Something about this place makes me feel so small.
There more? Oh, for him there's like there's more.
This place is cruel. Let's find your god, envoy.
Oh, it's his cabin. Tama's haiku. The hidden heart thirsts. My spring beneath the desert. It was always you. Talk, buddy.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together.
Did.
What is this, envoy?
She wants
This
to
is your god's
understand.
prison, not mine.
That's Tama. Sabadell's influence has warped reality here. Vodika intended this place to trap a god soul. Is this to snare your soul? Is this the snare your soul responds to? That's Tama?
I can't tell. I can't
Change
focus on his
subject.
face. His features keep blurring, changing.
You didn't happen to take Aiko's special mushrooms, did you? He looks normal to me. What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
Some reptiles shift their colors according to what their observer expects to see. If he doesn't look like the Tama you remember, how do you remember him? Look away, this may be a trap. Some reptiles shift their colors according to what the observers expect to see.
That's the problem. I don't know what I expect anymore.
That's why it's changing.
I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Then what do you see when you look at this Tama? A dying man, that's what you remembered. You know, the version of him that was tied to your guilt. Yeah.
I did. Sounds downright selfish of me when you put it that way. But this Tama's more than that. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
That's beautiful. I'm sorry.
I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
So are you? He's more than your memory allowed him to be? What does this mean? So are you.
You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down.
The difference between letting go and running away, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
A victim, definitely a villain. Something in between. Only one way to find out. Something in between.
I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Everyone is dealing with their problem. Tama is gone. But yeah, Sapadal is helping them all. Right? I still haven't found that freaking key. Okay, I'm heading back from the graveyard. There is a way back, and Marius and Kaya need to talk to me, so we'll get that done. Not know what that is. The superb sword. There you go, back at home base. Set up camp again. Talk to our peeps. First, we begin by upgrading. I don't have enough glasswood branches, so we're not gonna do that. We will spend heavy on 10,000 gold too, huh? But 18 more damage on my sword. We'll take it. To max it out, we get 9 more damage, 185 damage for maximum level on Dra's offense. You know, I'm not gonna use. So can I like make glasswood branches? Make 6 of those. We need. That's not right. This one. Come on, man. 23 damage and then 46 more damage. So that's 23 damage each level basically. And then we can max it out. We need 15 glasswood branches. Can't make those. We make 12. 3 more. And here we need a lot of living steel and then dragon hide. Living steel. I don't need that much. Gamberson of the Great Empire. Legendary +2 and then max level. 6 additional damage reduction. So 15 more dragon hide, huh? I can make that, I think. There you go. Then maybe even some Bloodwine Toadstool. Bloodright Toadstool. And then max this bad boy out. Legendary armor. Fully upgraded legendary armor. Jingle, jangle, jingle. Equipped a fully upgraded set of armor. And this just needs 2 more blood rights toadstools. So you can just cook that up real good. Then there you go. Honor the fence is maxed out. Big iron on your hip. Equipped a fully upgraded weapon too. Now all we need is really the Heaven Strike. We need 9 more blood right toadstools and 3 more glasswood branches. Suddenly, we shall be. They don't even go to legendary, huh? Alright, makes sense. They are not really legendary weapons, are they? 400 damage though. Just 175. Chanting station. Marius, now you want to talk
I
actually?
came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
That had to have been difficult. The garden is stranger than I thought it would be. Did it give you any peace to see your childhood friend again? Whatever happened back there, you need to work it out on your own. I can't very. Great. Did it give you any peace to see your childhood friend again?
I think it did.
Mhm.
He really did seem at peace, right? I imagine most encounters with dead old friends don't go so well. I owe a lot of that to you, Envoy. You helped me be someone who could handle Sokka like that. Thank you. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise.
Tracking? Wait, you didn't think you would be talking to dead friends and confronting a slumbering god? This isn't really what any of us expected. The world is strange, Marius. That's one thing that I like best about it. Do what you must to regain focus. We still have a ways to go. Wait, what? You didn't think we were talking to dead friends and confronting a slumbering god?
No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out.
Great.
It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway,
That's enough.
if I must.
And we also did Kai.
You restless too? It's hard to tell how much time is passing.
You're fine?
Envoy.
You want to talk?
So,
So did my commanding officers.
Holler if you need him.
Who are you?
Envoy. What?
Nothing?
Thanks for talking.
What about you, Yatsuri?
We really
It okay.
don't let the bed bugs bite, dearie.
Where is she's here. Yatta.
It feels like we're in another world. One that isn't used to our kind.
The garden, everything you expected.
I don't know what I expected. Everything here feels wrong. As if we're standing in the eye of a storm. Can you feel it? Essences radiating from the very stones on which we walk. This is a place of power. Forgotten by time. We are insignificant by comparison. Does that answer your question?
Perfectly, I think so. Perfectly.
Thank goodness. One word of advice. Trust nothing you see or hear. For all we know, this is happening in your head. Or better yet, in mine.
Alright.
You too.
I think everyone is hanging out. They're doing fine.
Marius, dear. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend, you know?
and saying goodbye, that's the hard part.
You can talk to us, Marius. That is, if you think talking will help.
Well, obviously it wasn't my favorite thing, but...
Grief is strange. You lose someone, and you carry around a little hole inside yourself till you die. Or maybe the same is true for the dead. Your friend obviously loved you.
How did we get on this topic? I thought we were talking about pancakes.
You can talk, Marius. It's good to talk. He's opening up though. He's talking about stuff. Kai, what about you? Let's talk about Kai too, please. Poor Kai. Nobody cares about Kai anymore. Talked about Giada and Marius. What about Yatsuli and Kai? We had a Kai thing, bro. Nobody cares, huh? Alright. Nobody cares about Kai. Still haven't found that stupid sarcophagus key. It is slightly pissing me off. Look at this insanely legendary key. Anyway, we shall head in here. This is the way they want us to go anyway, so. Make folk Orinson 7. Life is a prayer. I cannot approach God among the noisy company of the shimmed. Their false God function deludes them. All their labor now is divine onism, and I do not think it can bear fruit. Great loops of false prayback now corrode their society, and every day those loops tighten. The exaltation of self-validation accelerates as their shimmed improve their talent at falsifying playback. They render every action holy and godlike and begun to see any choice as an approach to God. They have even begun to seek the Godhead for themselves, whether through the synthesis of divinity or through emanation. Some seek to divide themselves into children, as souls are divided into children. Others seek congress with the land in the manner of the trees, whether by prosthetic imitation or ritual. This I know is blasphemy, but they no longer know the way towards God from the way that departs God. They have made themselves their own compass, and wherever they turn, the needles are always pointed. Needle always points ahead. A great and rapturous chaos will overtake them once everything is holy. I have gone out into the godless land to seek God in the resumption of my purpose. Some trace of the encrystaled ones must remain. I will find it. If I cannot find it, I will wait until it finds me. Make folk Orinson. Now, we missed one, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we missed 5. So they have replaced it. He doesn't like it. We were doing that. Someone locked a box inside of this place. Burn it, Kai.
Coming in hot.
Glasswood branch. I need a bunch of those.
Here it comes.
Burn it. Come on, attack everyone. Kill them all. I should be doing slightly more damage. Not like an insane amount, but enough to one tap the ones I was two tapping. Oh, my hands were off the keyboard. Do not do that. And we have some ranged folks. Hold still, buddy, that I may slay you.
I was just getting warmed up.
Got a super bow about him. Electric lily. Golden chest. More Adraban. This is basically like, I hope you got everything you need to upgrade your shit, because if not, we're gonna just give it to you. Don't know what that is, but it's on. I think that's supposed to be on. Holy crap, it's deep. The problem is they're like, you have to go this way. I don't want to go the way that is want they want me to go, you know? Oh, okay. I was like, I want to explore the other side, but apparently the other side just leads here too. The superb spear. Is there a shopkeeper in here?
What,
It's
like
an
a trap?
illusion. Okay. I don't know what exactly we're powering up. Does that power up this door? It does. Well then, what do we have here? Simple lock. Gotta be more than all that basic shit. The Wayfinder, one-handed melee legendary weapon. Clear the way. A full combo attack deals high stun to nearby enemies. Seeker's Flight greatly increases the distance traveled during a power attack. The wooden haft of this spear has decorative patterns burnt into its surface, detailing the arduous journey the vanguards of the godless people underwent to first find the living lands. These explorers faced harrowing trials to find a new homeland for their people, but never did their spirit break, even as their bodies failed them. This weapon was carried by the very first godless that set foot onto the living lands, and that singular moment of triumph and relief lives on in it forever. The Wayfinder. Put it in camp. Alright, alright. This was his chamber, I'm guessing. The first person in the living lands or whatever. Don't miss out on that. I think we have enough blood rights toadstool for now to upgrade our final gun that we're carrying. Could break that honestly, but we cannot. I have Rigamond. There is also a little area here. The sarcophagus key, brother. Sarcophagus key. Sarcophagus key. Cobwebs cling to this ancient key, and whatever it safeguards must have been of great importance. Only the most renowned heroes or infamous villains are entombed in sarcophagi.
Incredible.
To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
Strangled Adra. So there is a memory here then. Strangled Adra holds memories. Buffs. Basically. That I can gain. Plus I gotta find a way to go back now for the sarcophagi. Let us not forget, we know where it is. There is probably a way back. Somewhere around here, probably this right there. Theater. Do you just always turn up here and just stare at these people? I mean, it's not healthy, but like if you really want to, I guess you can. Sarcophagi. Way down here. Open this shit up. What the hell is inside of this? Spirit Mender. That does look cool as shit. 2% of her attack damage is restored as essence, plus 100% maximum essence. Luminous Ultra battery. It looks sick as hell, brother. Armor. Oh, that's not right. This one. While Aedyr is not an uncommon component used in crafting weapons and armor, it is rare for it to be used for it to be the main material. In order to shape such large quantities of Aedyr, one must possess both the knowledge and of esoteric techniques and surpassing skill to perform them. This breastplate dates back to the days of the ancient Ingwithians, when such things were more prevalent. Though long separated from the pillar it originated from, this Aedyr is still suffused with more than enough essence for plenty of lifetimes, vastly increasing the wearer's own reserves. Basically, if you want to be a spell blade or something, may use it. Probably gives you a lot of power, but I'm not in it for the insane amounts of power. Okay, let's head back to where she was. And remember, we have yet to deal with Yatsli's conundrum, whatever that may be. I love this Miyazaki style place though. Where is the strangled? Oh, this is strangled Aedyr, bro. I gotta deal with that then. Realize that. Pulling back the veil. Train companions, talk to them, help them through it. So yeah, one more companion is all I have. So Eye of Ringgrim. Okay, just head over. Strangled Aedyr.
What is happening?
You tell me, this is your home.
Is the affliction faster even here?
Aren't you the source of the affliction?
It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
Easy, I've made it this far. I'm not going to abandon you now. It only grows if you give it power. It feeds off your fear. Finally, a practical problem. I was worried you would give me another riddle. Pull us up together. You're a god. This is your domain. It only grows if you give it power. It feeds off your fear. I don't know about that though. I made it this far. I'm not going to abandon you now.
Hurry. Your presence relieves us.
That's good. Strangled Aedyr cleansed. Pillars of Eternity cleansed all the strangled Aedyr across all regions. Go to a place they need to fight from. The only ones who can do something to me. Then Dream Thrall, Elder Black Bear. Basically, she needs to calm down. Or they need to calm down. I don't know. Whenever they get like scared, they do like horrible shit. So here, the Elder Black Bear is dead. Ranger dead. Monk dead. The monk. Try to shoot at me, man. Can't be doing that. Alright, the broken aqueduct. Okay, we are fighting the rangers in a ranged battle. We have won the ranged battle. Yo, 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 deal with your battles, man. Kill the wizard. Freeze and kill the monk. Freeze ram. Blackwood branch. Kill that priest. Acid. Alright.
Good fight.
Pretty good, I would say. Yeah, yeah. My teammates are all healed up. Diamond. Probably there are like some pots here. They must be using pots to collect water and stuff. Yeah, I can get some of those pots, smash them. We gotta go up. I see. Okay, if there's no pots around here, here's what we're gonna do. One more, a salted trout too. That should be enough food, more than enough, I would say. This seems like somewhere one of our companions could have an epiphany. Flies. I think that's, yeah, glasswood branches is what we wanted. Are you going to have an epiphany or what? Or you don't care?
This looks like the Aedyr building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved. Imagine the cost.
That freaking. Inevitability. Damaging an enemy gives you 3% damage reduction for 8 seconds. Implacable foe. Unavoidable fate. 20% power attack damage to enemies with low health. Embedded into the heavy marble head of this hammer are symbols representing the wheel of reincarnation. This weapon was wielded by an indomitable high priest of Berath that made it their holy mission to destroy vessels of all kind so that their souls may move on to the next life, just as the gods intended. They knew that eventually all things would die, and that even though under undeath this fate could not be avoided, merely delayed. With this hammer, countless trapped souls were released from their corporeal prisons for another turn around the wheel. Yeah, it seems like that is the case. He killed a bunch of people here. Ancient memory. This is where I get my my little passive buff. Let's see a memory. You are here,
They
right?
were here all the yesterdays before.
Yep. I don't like this. I can't sense any life. The plants don't feel real. How long have you been imprisoned exactly? I can't stop to doctor. I have to find you. How long have you been imprisoned
The
exactly?
sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? When were we? We cannot say.
Doesn't know. Time passes
We
weirdly.
feel no spark of the Tabaris Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
How do you stand it? No one to doctor, no one to visit you. They say solitude give us time to reflect on ourselves. If we would convert your power, you might be safer in here. You're here because the gods can't trust you not to destroy things. How do you stand it? No one to talk to, no one to visit you.
The deer, the owls in our trunk, they took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened? You can't keep denying the role you played in it. Enough, I can't find you if I stop talking to you now. Why don't you tell me what really
A
happened?
tide of souls thrown upon the wheel.
Lots of people died.
The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened.
Uh-huh.
They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Did they emerge from the sea? Had they been lurking in the woods, biding their time? Couldn't you sense them before they arrived? Nothing could be the thinner. Yeah, couldn't you sense them before they arrived?
A chill in our spine. How could we name it?
They knew but didn't realize.
First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
They destroyed just to destroy. Why target your people first? You were the greater threat. Was there really no way to stop them? They were outmatched. They had to catch you off guard. Was there really no way to stop them?
How could we fight what we did not understand? A sword slashing darkness. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
They didn't understand your power. Were they trying to sever the godless's connection to you? How was it supposed to harm you? Bodega was foolish to think she contain you that easily. They didn't understand your power.
The jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
Also, the first time we see them like, properly. They had laser eyes, bro. They were huge. All that wisdom gone. Burning books, raising art. This is how it always begins. They were willing to stop you at any cost. They wanted to anger you. All that wisdom
They
gone.
could not kill us.
Yeah.
They would curse us to oblivion.
Oblivion.
The Akita howled.
It's a good game.
They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
The make folk whittled you down. They must have had some weakness. You played right into their hands. You hurt the very godless you were trying to protect, didn't you? The make folk whittled you down.
Weakened, they advanced on us. They struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
Trapped you. What do you mean? Nothing? Time stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too. Story can't end there, so you're still adamant you were the victim. The time stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too.
Not death.
Oh.
Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in.
Huh?
We could not feel the new day's sun. Play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
I can't imagine the pain of the godless. No one gets to erase history, not even the gods. How could you lose to a handful of make folk? That's not how Boudica remembers it. I can't imagine the pain of losing the
Their
godless.
cries. Swords in our heart. A severed limb. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you.
That must have been why the Emperor sent me all along. What would you do if I'd never come here? If I'd been born somewhere else, I'd never let destiny define me. I'm not gonna start now. Damn, Yigwolf, if I hadn't died, you wouldn't have dragged me into this. What would you do if I had never come here? If I had been born somewhere else?
A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity.
That's good.
How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Yeah, the gods may have been justified once, but it has gone on too long. Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you. You've caused a great deal of suffering. You should feel guilty. That's not true. You're here because the other gods are afraid of you. The gods may have been justified once, but this has gone on too long. The remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you. Maybe.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand.
You have remorse. Would you have felt this way centuries ago when your wounds were fresh? The world was too much at first. You needed room to temper yourself. Have you thought about your mistakes? Would you make them again? Would you have felt this way centuries ago when your wounds were fresh?
We feel the hatchets in our bark. Our scars no longer pain. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened.
I did listen.
You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Alright. Remembrance of Sapadal. Godlike ability passive. Your health constantly regenerates when below 50%. Yo. We remember. Completed all ancient memories. And it blinks out of existence.
This looks like the
Thank you for facing that with me. Let's go deal with your god.
Let's
I've
go.
sailed halfway
Broken aqueduct.
across the world. I've never seen anything like this.
More another damaged make folk.
Can't do that.
Let's see what you.
The make folk is bleeding. How the hell? How is the make folk bleeding? It's literally a dude made of metal. With sights. Hands are literally sights. No one. Yeah, you can have him. Gotcha. Back up you get.
What's the target? Let's see what you got.
Need a moment here.
Keep blasting them. And it's done. Crumble into
Nothing
dust.
like a win with a good team.
Yeah, they are feeling remorse now, which is good. Right? They are like, we have made mistakes, and I'm like, yeah. But the thing is, now you know that you have made mistakes. You will not make them again. Wild Walker Ring. Wild Walker Ring. Nature's vigor slowly regenerated to 50% of her maximum health. Again, legends abound of a powerful druid and watcher known only as the Wild Walker. She is said to have possessed a singular mastery for the art of spirit shifting, able to assume not just one beastly form but many. According to legend, she one day found herself wandering the strange and possible lands of the beyond. For a change, shifted were thereafter suffused with the maelstrom of elemental power, though they had warped monsters' appearances. Creating this ring was the Wild Walker's first act once back in Eora. Her perception of the natural order had changed drastically because of her ordeal, and she became much more of a disciple of the hunt. Through the ritualistic hunting and sacrificing of dozens of woodland creatures, she imbued this bone ring with their soul so that their vigor would live on in it and revitalize her when she was wounded. Interesting. Yep. Okay. Be up here. Oh, over there.
It's funny. I don't think I've ever seen an Akedan building like that, but it looks familiar. We can take a look, can't we?
I think that's her. That's her final test or whatever. Her memory. And too much weight. Oh, look at this little side path. Basic supplies, but still. The hell is this supposed to? Oh, keep climbing up. Thank you for that. I think. Oh, I don't need it actually. There you go. Golden chest. The Wild Walker boots. We have the whole set, man. 4 dexterity, Stalker's Grace. In order to survive the deadly dreamscape that is the beyond, the Wild Walker had to hone her talents as a hunter and predator. These boots embody her deadly grace, without which she surely would have perished before ever returning to Eora. And 10% dodge distance too. That's a very good set of boots. What is our dex at? 14. That's fine. I like my insane dodge distance. It's fun. We are in the tower. I mean, I think they know we're here. Just have no idea how to deal with us. Because we're not exactly where we should be. Came into the side. Is there no shortcut back to home base? Get the skeleton fighter out of here. Just you and me, buddy. Oh my god. That thing is... Well, it's dead. But yeah, that was one spell, bro. And I can see how it murdered all these people. Alright, time to face your fears, lady. Yatsli. Wait a minute. The hell is up here? Gotta get rid of that. Alright, is this the library in your dreams? Kept talking about this is a library of my dreams, and I was confused. But I think this is what she was talking about. Yep, speak to Yatsli. Number 5?
This looks like the Akita building this place.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost.
Eden tablet, a tablet that looks relatively new and half finished. There are some diagrams that imply the unintelligible text is about a ritual of some kind, but without being able to read Akiten, that's all that can be gleaned. You can tell me about this, right? You are the expert on the Gorless. Strange how these are full tablets.
I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar.
Somehow. Well,
Garlowain's gonads.
what?
Look! It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
This is a cozy place to hide out, have a nice cold pint, and wait for everything to blow over. Wait, if dreams can be real now, we might need to keep an eye on our teeth. What? This is a cozy place to hide out, have a nice cold pint, and wait for everything to blow over.
I do love your idea of hiding out on.
Oh, hello, lady. Just popped up.
Finally!
The
You've
librarian.
arrived.
It's her.
There it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
It's you.
You could be twins. Except your hair's better.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten?
Oh, fatal error. Well, that's a good enough time as any to end the episode. Because it crashed. Hopefully, at the start of me entering this place, it had saved. One can assume and hope so. Anyway, I thought I had fixed the crashing issues. Apparently, not enough. Alright, see you in the next one.